So you resist perfectionism. Um, and that, I'm going to ask in a minute how you teach that presence without making it performative, because it seems like a lot of the stuff online now is performative, and it's
Mhm.
just people trying to market things. And I think that's the society and the world that we live in now, that there's a problem and there's a solution, and you have the problem and I have the solution. And that's the marketing that we follow on everything now. And I was standing in the kitchen earlier making lunch, and I was thinking about that. And it goes all the way back to, I think, the first time I decided, as a man, because there's the stigma against man, let's just say, and I said, I'm going to go sit down and talk to somebody. And I sat down and I talked to the woman for 30 minutes. And, um, she sat there and she pulled out her prescription pad. She said, I want you to try this. And I said, I don't want a medicine. And she says, well, have you considered, Joe, that you might be bipolar? And I said, I've considered that I might be related to aliens, but that doesn't mean it's necessarily the case. I could be many things. And she said, well, it sounds to me like you are. And I said, you've known me for 30 minutes. I've known myself for 50 years. I think I can figure it out a little bit better than you can. And, the just going through these stages and I think you have to get to a certain age in most cases where you realize you have that much